Happy Wednesday!
It's time for
K-Wow!
Korean Word of the Week.
Episode number
34 34
34!
안녕 class! Welcome to K-Wow! I'm Professor O, your main host for this episode. In K-Wow episode 32, we learned about Seoul, the capital of South Korea. Today we're learning about what to see and do in the rest of South Korea, one province at a time.
South Korea is divided into 8 provinces, along with a special self-governing province, Jeju-do. While the capital of South Korea is Seoul, each province has its own capital. We'll begin with the most northern province, then work our way down to Jeju-do. By the way, you'll be hearing Do a lot. Do means province and district.
At the northern part of South Korea is the Gangwon province, Gangwon-do. Gang-won-do, Gangwon-do.
More than 80% of Gangwon-do is filled with nature. Only a small portion of the land is flat, so you won't see much farming here. The capital of the Gangwon province is Chuncheon, where the famous Korean drama Winter Sonata was filmed. Remember the scene when the 2 main characters walk on a path lined with tall trees? This was shot at Namiseom, the Nami Island. If you're in Gangwon-do, you must visit Seoraksan, South Korea's most popular national park. It's a great place for hikers, mountain climbers, and hot spring lovers. Also in Gangwon-do is Pyeongchang, where the 2018 Winter Olympics will be held.
Gyeonggi-do is a province that surrounds Seoul in an almost complete donut shape. Gyeonggi-do. Gyeong-gi-do. Gyeonggi-do.
The capital of Gyeonggi-do is Suwon. Suwon. In the center of Suwon is the Hwasong Fortress, which was built by King Jongno to house the remains of his father. If you want a taste of the old school Korean life and culture, visit the Korean folk village, Hanguk Minsokcheon, to see some traditional buildings and lifestyles. Try to watch all the entertaining performances, including the tightrope acrobatics, equestrian show, farmers' music and dance, and more. If you're too scared to visit North Korea but want to get a peek of the country, head over to the DMZ, the Demilitarized Zone. Serving as a buffer zone between the 2 Koreas, the DMZ is 100 miles long and 2.5 miles wide. Inside the DMZ is the JSA, the Joint Security Area, where North and South Korean soldiers stand guard of the border. They watch each other closely.
In the center of South Korea is the North Chungcheong province, Chungcheongbuk-do. 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 Among its agricultural products, the province is famous for its tobacco and ginseng. The capital of the North Chungcheong province is Cheongju. Cheongju. In Cheongju, there is a Sangdang mountain fortress. Inside its walls is a small village filled with restaurants. If you want to take a hike, check out the Seongnisan National Park. On the slopes of Seongnisan is a Popju temple, Popjusa. The temple was originally built in 553. Wow, that's a long time ago. There's also the Kuin temple, Kuinsa, built in a narrow valley surrounded by mountains. You'll see the Great Teacher Hall, a shrine honoring the temple's founder. Located south of Seoul is the South Chungcheong province, Chungcheongnam-do. Chungcheongnam-do.
On the coast of the South Chungcheong province is Poryong, a town that hosts the annual Poryong Mud Festival every summer. People cover themselves in mud and participate in all kinds of games, such as the mud skiing competition. The mud is from the Poryong tidal flats, which is known to be rich in minerals and good for your skin. The Poryong Mud Festival has become quite a popular attraction to Koreans and foreigners alike.
At the eastern part of Korea is the North Gyeongsang province, Gyeongsangbuk-do. Gyeongsang 북, 도, 경상북도. The capital of the North Gyeongsang Province is Daegu. Daegu. Daegu is the fourth largest city after Seoul, Busan, and Incheon. Gyeongju is another city in the North Gyeongsang Province. When in Gyeongju, check out the 3 historic areas: the Namsan Belt, Tumuli Park Belt, and the Wolseong Belt. The Namsan Belt has 122 temples, 64 pagodas, and more. At the Tumuli Park Belt, you will see 3 groups of royal tombs. The tombs may look like a hill, but you can actually walk inside them and see artifacts. The Wolseong Belt includes palace ruins, the Kerim Forest, and the Cheomseongdae Observatory. While you're in Gyeongju, you might want to see the Bulguk Temple, Bulguksa, and the Dongha Temple, Donghasa, and the Bunhwang Temple, Bunhwangsa.
Located east of Jeollado is the South Gyeongsang Province, Gyeongsangnam-do. Gyeong, Sang, Nam, Do, Gyeongsangnam-do.
Stretching from top to bottom of the Gyeongsang Province is Akaya Mountain National Park. While hiking up to the Sangwang Peak, Sangwangbong, stop by the Haein Temple, Haeinsa. If you come early enough, you could see the famous Tripitaka Kuryana, the 3 holy Buddhist books. Temple stays are welcome if you're interested in experiencing the monastic life. Meditation and strolls with monks included.
Located below the Chungcheong provinces is the North Jeolla Province, Jeollabuk-do. Separately, the characters are pronounced as Chon, La, Buk, Do, but together it's Jeollabuk-do, Jeollabuk-do. The capital of the North Jeolla Province is Jeonju, Jeonju, Jeonju. Did you know the regional cuisine in Jeonju is mind-blowingly delicious? If you didn't know, well, now you do. Unlike Seoul, you won't see many big buildings here. There's a lot of countryside in the Jeolla province. Located next to the Jirishan National Park is the city of Namwon. Namwon is known for pansori, a genre of storytelling performed by one singer and one drummer. You could think of it as Korean opera. The most famous pansori is Chunyanga, which is based on the city's legendary love story of Chunyang and Mongnyeong. Every spring, the city of Namwon hosts the annual Chunyang Festival in the Gwangharu Garden where the 2 lovebirds met.
Southwest of Korea is the South Jeolla Province, Jeollanam-do. Separately, the characters are pronounced as Chon, La, Nam, Do. Together, it's pronounced as Jeollanam-do, Jeollanam-do.
With almost 2,000 islands scattered along its coastline, the province is known for its oyster and seaweed agriculture. A little inland is Poseong, a county famed for its green tea leaves. After walking in the green tea fields, head over to Yulpo Beach, where you could take a green tea bath. Even more inland is the county of Damyang, the center of South Korea's bamboo cultivation. Stroll through one of its many bamboo forests while you're there. Back to the coast, Tadohae Maritime National Park is divided into 8 parts and contains over 1,700 islands, most of which are uninhabited. The most popular islands include Hongdo and Huksan-do. Jindo, the Jin Island, is known for its native dogs, Jindokge, the Jindo dog. Jindos are smart and extremely loyal. Many won't take food from anyone but their owner.
Korea's one and only autonomous province is Jeju Island, Jeju-do, Je-ju-do, Jeju-do. Many Korean newlyweds choose Jeju Island for their honeymoon vacation. Jeju-do is famous for many things, including the Haenyeo, the female divers, and the Dolharubang, the stone grandfathers. Occupying most of the land is Mount Halla, the highest mountain in South Korea. You could climb to its peak and see some crater lakes on the way. Don't forget to check out the Cheonjeon waterfall and the rocky cliffs of Jungmun. Columnar joints are always fun to see.
That's all for today, class. I hope you enjoyed our introduction video on what to see and do in South Korea.
There are many more places to visit, but to keep this episode short and sweet, we just listed our favorites.
What province do you want to visit the most? Write your answer in the comment section below.
In Korean!
And don't forget to let us know what words you want to learn in the next K-Well. 안녕!
When I grow up, I'm gonna be a fancy grandpa. I'm gonna dance on ropes.